guys, welcome to Doing a Tech channel. Today we are going to learn more how to use a string and a string method. On the previous tutorial we learned how to declare a string variable, and today just we'll go on more on details and how to use string methods. So as we learned previously how to declare a variable for a string data type, I just declared this name here, and we'll try to print this name on the browser. Let's try save this and go to browser and see how it look like. So this is how the name it will be displayed on the browser. Now if you go back again, as I mentioned also in the previous tutorial, so we are using here ReactJs only to show the things that we are learning, so you don't need to focus on the rest of this code, just we need to focus on this string variable that we declare. So we have this very simple variable, and we learned already how to declare a string variable. Next, we need to use, for example, let's just enable this example here. We need to get the number of the character in a string. So how we can get this one of the first methods that we are going to use, which is string.length. So this will give you the length of the string. For example, we need to get the length of this name. It will calculate the letter included the space. So if you save it and go to the browser, and now that say name length is 8. So if you come here and try to calculate, then this will be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next method, which is going to be to lowercase. For example, if you see here, so more Duena M is a capital. If you need to change this string to be all of it lowercase, for example, if you have very long text and then you need to use all the word to be lowercase without modifying this manually. So let me just enable this example here, which you can just call, for example, the string that the variable we declare here, name dot to lowercase, and this is going to be a function. You need to add a parenthesis at the end of this case. And now if you go back, if you see that more m is changed to be a lowercase instead of capital, but even if we have, let's say, just doing this one should be like that, and then now this still is changed to be lowercase. So if I just remove this message, for example, let me remove this message here. Or actually we can keep it because we have this example here. We can see that one on the top is capital. It's mixed capital and a small letter, but this one all of it is lowercase or small letters. So next method is going to be to uppercase, the opposite to lowercase. So if we need to make all the letters to be a capital, then you can use this method. So let me enable this line, name dot to uppercase, and this also is going to be a function you need to call it with the parentheses. So if you come back again here, you can see that all the letters change to be uppercase or to capital. So, and next, also before go to next, if you notice, the most of the string method is a function. It will be called with the parentheses at the end here, but only one that you don't need to call with the parentheses, which is the length. So let's go to and then move to next method, which is chart add. So for example, if you need to print any one of these characters, so you don't need to print the full name, just you need to print part of this character. You can specify that by getting the character, the character you need to, or the word that you need to get printed, and then the index. For example, let's just see this example here, the index of the character. Can add the one, for example, if we need to print only M, then the index of M is going to be 0. If you save it and go there, print M. And if, for example, if we need to print D, then it would count from 0, 1, 2, 3. Then the D index is going to be 3 instead of 0. Add 3 and then go here, and then that will print D. This is how to print only a character from this string using the chart add method. And if we can go to next method, which is replace, if we need to replace part of this string with a different string, then this is a method that we can use. So let me enable this one. So I need to replace, for example, M to be Y. So the first letter here need to change it just to be from M to Y, and you can save it. Go to the browser. If you see instead of more, it's now you're doing it. That's how to replace a character on a string. Next method to replace all the text, and we can use a method replace all. So let me just enable this example here. I need to replace, for example, multiple characters instead of use chart just to display only part of the string. I can just replace the whole name. So I first need to pass through the name, the full name that you need to change from the whole name. So for example, the name that we declare here, the variable, we need to change it to be Muhammad. Then you can save it. And instead of Moduena, it's going to be just called Muhammad. Next method, let's see what's next method. Slice. So slice, if we need to get just a slice of this string, we don't need all this name, we need to just get a slice of it. For example, we need to just get a slice of this more or just Duena. Then the slice will, the syntax for a slice, if you see here, you add the start position of the string that you need to slice and the end position. So we have example here, which is going to be the start position is going to start from 0 and it will end on 3. And this will be representing index. So start from 0, 1, 2, until 2. So basically we'll display all the more. If we go here, so that is displaying all the more. If you need to display, for example, Duane, instead of more, you need to start from 3 index, for example, 0, 1, 2, 3. So you can add start from 3. And then the rest, the int, we don't need to add the int, so we can just start from 3 until the end, then that will display only Duena. So this is how to use the slice. Then the next method, or this actually the string concatenation, how we can concat to string or multiple string together. So we have two different ways how we can concatenate two or multiple strings variables. So this is the first method, which is old syntax. So you can add your variable name, then plus, then double quotes in between, and then plus, and then the second variable. So for example, we need to concat the name and last name, these two here, to be more Duena Ahmed. If we save it and go, and then here it will display more Duena Ahmed. This first option, how to concat multiple variables of string data type. So last method here, we're going to learn also, or the second method, or the second option, how to concat a string. So to use a backtick, so this is the modern syntax. So the latest way how to concat multiple string variable, and this one that I prefer to use, which is much easier. You need to add this backtick here, and then you need to wrap your variable with a curly bracket and then $sign before it. So this is how you can concat multiple variables. So now as you see that's here displayed and as the previous example. So this is the most common string methods that we are using on regular basis. So there is a lot of method, but I tried only to focus on the important one. So if you didn't subscribe until now, don't forget to subscribe and like the content and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching and see you in the very next tutorial.